talk about real estate and the market Q4 as we head into this final quarter of 2024. Traditionally, this time of year tends to be slower, fewer homes on the market, fewer buyers, and more price cuts. I think this year might be a little bit different, and here's why. Oh, by the way, I'm Aaron Miriello. I'm with eXp Realty, and I cover the greater Seattle and South Puget Sound areas. I wanted to take a second and share with you the some metrics. There we go, right there. And as you can see, this year from September compared to last year, we're up 14.5% in listings. Our pending sales are almost up 5%. Medium sales are at what 6.9%, and average sales are up 9.1%. Average days on market around 24, and sellers are still getting a little bit more than what they're listed for. Now, we have to remember that the housing supply has gone up nationally, but obviously, from what I just showed you, they've also the supply has gone up locally. This means that there might be some opportunities for buyers. Now, the Federal Reserve has been reminding us not to put too much emphasis on just 1 month's worth of economic data or single reports. Sure, the job reports that they posted last month were already revised, and those numbers went up a little bit, but that alone isn't enough to suggest any major shift in the Fed's policy. Chairman Powell made it clear that that initial 0.50% rate cut that occurred 3 weeks ago doesn't guarantee that future cuts are going to be that same size. Now, something to be mindful of regarding mortgage rates is that the mortgage rates actually began to drop 8 to 10 days prior to that Fed's initial announcement and rate reduction cut. This is typical. What we are seeing right now is after the interest rate reduction, we're going to see mortgage rates start to tick and trend upward. And that's kind of showing an effort to have mortgage rates get recalibrated a little bit because of their premature drop before the Fed made their announcement. Now, my prediction is that those mortgage rates are either going to just become flat here real quick, or they might slightly they might drop back down. However, factors, let's say like economic stability, job reports, global economic pressures, of course, it's a presidential election year. All these factors make it very hard to predict and be certain of what exactly what's going to happen in the market. Now, if mortgage rates do start to drop, this could attract more buyers who were sitting on the sidelines. Also taking into consideration that there are more homes in the inventory count that are available, could make for a busier Q4 than usual. Now, even though there wasn't a lot of major movement in the bond market recently, we did see some slight weakening, which usually leads to higher mortgage rates. Now, because of some of this volatility, some of the lenders are keeping rates just at the same level and trying to keep them as flat as possible. Now, today we are supposed to receive a new economic report, the Consumer Price Index. Hopefully these numbers come out good. This has to do with the jobs data, but I haven't actually got to look at it yet. With that said, there is always volatility in the markets, and things can always go either way, right? If you are thinking about buying, you should be ready to act quickly. I'm predicting home prices are going to stay high, increasing around probably 3 to 5% this quarter. And while inventory is up, it's still tight, especially for first-time home buyers. So be prepared to move fast. When you find the right home, you need to have your financing in place before you start looking at homes in order to be competitive. Now, for sellers, it's a strong market, but pricing is key. What I'm seeing is that many sellers, or maybe it's the agents, are overpricing the homes, making them sit on the market longer, even though there is buyer demand. Consider competitive pricing, maybe offering incentives like covering some of the closing costs to attract buyers to your house. You can't be pricing your home like it's in the summertime, expecting a similar result. There is a seasonality in real estate that you need to consider. A great example is a transaction I just closed this week. We priced the property slightly under some of the comparables, and we ended up getting a bidding war, which resulted in me getting my clients 9.9% above their list price. Now, having an agent that understands the market and more importantly, understands the seasonality of the market and is aggressive in negotiating is going to benefit you as a seller. Now, I'm not a licensed economist or a mortgage expert, but this is knowledge I've picked up from my time in the real estate industry. Whether you're buying or selling, it's crucial to keep an eye on these trends so you can make the best decisions that fit your situation. Now, if you're ready to buy or sell, or you just want to talk about the current market conditions and information and maybe strategize, reach out to me anytime. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real estate updates. Once again, my name is Aaron Miriello, and I'm with eXp Realty. Have a great day, guys. Bye.